Hello guys, the Kozmic here, and today we ask the age-old question, what is Sable? Sable is an open-world adventure game made by Shedworks, published by Raw Fury. It's on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, and it is 25 buckaroos at this time recording. Now, when I played Sable, I was impressed with the game's presentation and its gameplay, but there are some things in Sable that hold it back from being a perfect experience, unfortunately. The premise of Sable involves a young woman, Sable, and in this world, instead of young people going to college and finding a job, they go on a ritual journey known as the gliding, namely from the fact that the person gets a stone in which lets them glide, and the whole premise of the gliding is to find mass by getting badges by doing fetch quests for other people in that particular field, or just straight up finding them in the wild, and then deciding on which field or mass they want to wear for the rest of their life, and what they want to be, and we follow Sable on that journey. There is some good writing in Sable, but the ending to the game felt very weak, unfortunately. But there are some good, interesting characters, and some good quest lines to hold the story up. Now let's get into the presentation and gameplay. Sable looks really good and unique with its art style and the different types of areas Sable explores. There were a lot of times where I was like, wow, this looks really good. But the issues, unfortunately, is that these vast areas Sable explores just feel empty. There is nothing in between these areas, so most of the time you're just zooming with your bike, and unfortunately it creates very tedious travel. Imagine if I played Skyrim and I had to walk from Winterhold to Riften, but there were no mud crabs, no wolves, or no bears, or any enemies at all for that matter. It would be a very boring trip, wouldn't it? I think all they need is just some wildlife within these areas that can interact with you, and that would make travel a lot better, because most of the time I was just fast traveling from one area to another instead of really just driving through and really exploring the landscape. Now, if you haven't seen it already, this game takes very huge inspiration from Breath of the Wild to its climbing and stamina wheel, but you don't have to kill enemies unlike Breath of the Wild. Most of Sable's gameplay involves doing quests for people and getting badges and turning these badges into this mass maker or whatever to earn mass within that specific field. You also do a lot of exploring, and there are some key places to explore which has you doing puzzles and small platforming, and these are very fun points in the game. But like I stated earlier, most of the vast lands have nothing majority of the time. You also get clothes from doing quests or finishing a particular key area, but most of these clothes really don't do much of anything besides just customizing Sable. Overall, the gameplay of Sable is very mixed for me, because I love the places you do go explore and the puzzles and stuff, but the exploration is just very boring and it makes the game a huge drag to go through. And I get it, I know it's trying to have this chill vibe with the game, but I think Stardew Valley is a chill game and you're killing all types of enemies and shit. Now, I did run into some glitches with this game, such as the menu not working from time to time, which did hold me back from saving. My bike did not come with me when I called it. There are times where I tried to climb a wall, but Sable just doesn't climb it for some reason, and much more. But these can all be fixed over time, but I wish that they weren't really there to begin with, and it can be annoying, to say the least. So, is Sable worth it? And I say it's up to you. If you like a chill exploration game with some good writing and fun puzzles to play through, then I think this game will be for you. But those glitches, like I mentioned earlier, and the exploration just not being fun for me, it holds the game back from really kicking into third gear. I think this does set up for a really good foundation for a really good sequel if they want to go down that route. But overall, Sable is just very mid. Thanks for watching the What Is on Sable. Let me know if you loved the game or hated the game, and subscribe for more, and let me know what game I should cover next. This has been the Kozmic Man. Stay classy, and peace everyone.